The elephants on the Republican ticket. What do we make of the nomination of E.W. Jackson, Ken Cuccinelli, Mark Obenshain, the most conservative Republican ticket in the history of the Commonwealth? And what does that ticket say about the Republican Party of Virginia? Secretary Choker, you first, please.
Well, thank you for the question. I guess the most polite thing I can say is it provides a very clear contrast between our party and the other side about where Virginia is going. I just spoke about the importance of focusing on Virginia's future to create opportunity. The formula is pretty simple. More middle-class jobs, ensuring workers have the skills they need to fill those jobs, and making good on the basic compact that if you work hard, you play by the rules, you'll earn a decent living. This is the Democratic philosophy. And both Ralph and I, for 90% of these issues, are on the same page, and 100% of the issues of Terry McAuliffe and our great slate of Democratic candidates for the House of Delegates this year. The other side would turn their back on each and every one of these principles. They want to pit Virginians against each other and to carry a very extreme ideology, which I believe will make it harder for us to look at our kids and to say to them, we want you to thrive in the Commonwealth of Virginia. That's not the future I believe that the majority of Virginians are going to look for, and I'm hopeful that in 2013, Virginians will show up as they did in 2012 to bring a strong Democratic ticket forward that brings those core values of opportunity for all forward. Thank you so very much.
We were kidding the other day at a debate. I think a question was one of us more electable than the other against the Republican lieutenant governor? I said, I think Anish and I will both be in good shape. You know, there are all kinds of reasons to look at this as an early holiday gift. So anyway, you know, I think a few areas though that we need to look at this. What do Democrats, what do all of us in this room believe in? What are our values and principles? And that's what we need to keep fighting for, because I can promise you, having been there for 6 years, you can't reason with these folks that we're up against. But number one is health care. I mentioned this earlier. There is no reason that we shouldn't be moving forward with the Medicaid expansion, giving coverage to 400,000 hard-working Virginians. 33,000 of them, by the way, are veterans coming home from Afghanistan. It's an economic driver. It's also an issue about quality of life. The second area that they really don't believe in is education. We need to give access to all children for pre-K education. If we don't, that's where the gap between the haves and the have-nots starts. And you know, finally, we need to believe in science and our environment. And we need to make sure that we have a smaller footprint, a carbon footprint, that we're going to leave to our children and their children. So there are a lot of reasons, and we'll talk about some more of them tonight, that we need to move forward and have a clean sweep in November. We need Terry McAuliffe, we need a lieutenant governor who's a Democrat, and we need the attorney general who's a Democrat. So we all need to get out there and work and make it happen. Thank you.